WIPs. Works in progress. We all have them, we all hate them, and yet we have to get through them to get to the stuff we want to do. It's an insidious problem that has been harassing knitters since the dawn of time. In this video, we are going to finish our WIPs. I have quite a few WIPs going right now, so let's go through them really quick. 1, ribbed sweater. I think that it's sweater number... Look, I love My Favorite Things knitwear, but the number system is just literally impossible. I think it's an older sweater, so let's call it sweater number 10. I'm just making it up. I've completely made that up, but it's the ribbed turtleneck sweater. The only thing I have to do is an Italian bind off on the back hem and the 2 arm cuffs. That's it. Pretty simple. Simple in the sense that it's a finite amount of work to do, not in that like it'll be any fun to do, because who wants to do that? Oh no. WIP number 2. These are the Stephen West Mystery Knit Along socks from 2025. I have one completely finished, and then I have the cuff of the second one mostly finished. So I need to finish up this sock. I actually really enjoy knitting these. It's just you have to have the pattern with you the whole time. It's not convenient knitting, if you'll go with that. Oh, would you like out? You're done being filmed. Okay. He did not consent to being on YouTube. WIP numbers 4 and 5. 4 is this hat that I found when I was cleaning out the closet to get this done. Look, at some point I guess I frogged back a hat to do something with it, but I'm gonna finish up the brim because that's all that's left. And then hopefully it works. Hopefully I like it. It seems fine. I have no idea why. Look, it's pretty cute. I can't remember the exact name of this colorway. So this is a merino held with a Surrey lace. And I can't remember, but I know that it's from Surella's Disney World, maybe Disneyland collection, which I think the second time it came out. So 2022, some of the first fancy yarn I ever purchased. So that'll be exciting to get off the needles. I feel like I had more, but now I'm ruffling through my mind here, and I think that is it. 4 WIPs. The goal will be to finish everything up, and when I finish all of these things up, I get to knit something new. I will check in a couple days, let you know how things are going. When I knit, I'll check in, and I'll see you then. I knew I had forgotten something. Sock week socks need the ends woven in and to be blocked. That counts as a WIP. That counts as a WIP. So that's on the list too. That's WIPs number 5 and 6. What's up? I'm about to head out and go work on my WIPs at a coffee shop with my friend Kendall. I have my new hat on, which is the coolest hat. I can't see. I hope you can see it. I've got my hat and my socks. Pretty nice bag, huh? Yeah, so we're going up to Bloom and Brew in, what would that be? Madison, Tennessee. I'll see you there. I'll film a little bit. If it's not excruciatingly mortifying to do so, I'll check in afterwards. See you then. Go to your birthday spot. Okay, happy birthday. Okay. Oh, that's a good boy. Bound off. I realized now that the brim is too short, I suppose, to be folded, but which is probably why I frogged it. It's fine. Like, it's fine. I won't wear it. This isn't gonna be like, I could do that and wear it a little slouchy. Like, it's not my favorite hat I've ever made, but I bet non-folded brims will come back at some point in my lifetime, so I'll add this sucker to the rotation. I got to weave in my ends. Also, like, I will never, ever, these are super old needles. I will never, ever buy anything but Xiaogu. Sorry, these suck butt. Am I really gonna say suck butt on YouTube? Yeah, probably. Okay, I'm gonna weave in these ends, and then I'm gonna weave in the ends on my sock. Honestly, I'm kind of coming around this. I bound this off in a stretchy bind off, so it's like sitting a little weird, but I bet when I block this sucker, I can get that to knock off. I'm a fan. I think it looks nice with my hair. Weave in ends. See you later. I have an update on the knitting cabinet. This was going to be a knitting and sewing cabinet, and then reality hit, and it is now just a knitting cabinet. So up top, we got our sweaters quantity. Then we have just everything else. This is all the rest of the yarn. On the third shelf, we have WIPs in cute little baskets. This is an absolute ripoff of Natalie at Nitty Natty. She has a 3 WIP system. I will eventually, but they only had 2 pink baskets. It's a 2 WIP system right now. And then these are leftovers down here on 4, and then 5 is finished projects. I feel like we all as knitters kind of have like a lot of finished objects and not great places to store them. So that's my solution, is that's where that's gonna go. A lot of my finished objects are in storage right now, so these were just the ones that were out for summer. And then everything on the right is things I have not Instagrammed properly. So I've got quite the backlog. Okay, back to WIPs. Okay, finished. Socks and hat and socks. All the ends woven in. And I usually block in my kitchen sink, which is also a great excuse to do the dishes. So, yep, let's get that done. That's first. I would never do, ever, a chore without listening to content. I bought this Sorella wool wash 4 years ago, 5 years ago, and look, that's how much I've used, and I block stuff all the time. Super duper worth it. It smells really nice, but I think I want to get like probably from Sorella, like a fruity, like a summer one. This is the Drawing Room, which is from the Downton Abbey collection, and it's sort of cologne-y. It's wonderful, but I just want something else. Set a timer for 20 minutes. My socks are dry, so I'm just gonna get them off the blockers. And then and then I have to take pictures of them for Instagram. So they're gonna go onto the bottom drawer where things go to die, because I never take pictures of anything, but I refuse to put them in my wardrobe till I take pictures of them. Oh, right, sorry. Okay, I need to create a solution for that. Maybe like on Tuesdays, I can just be like, first thing in the morning, I take pictures of my finished objects. That's reasonable. Okay. I have my hat that I blocked. I'm cleaning up this room so I can paint it, but... Oh, hi, baby. Oh, it looks cute. Look, I've got some nice slouch. Oh, yeah. That's a keeper. You know what? I might even be able to legitimately fold the brim up here. Yep. All right. The hat's a win. That's project 2. Totally done. And it's gonna go off into a nope. No. It's going into the Instagram file. I have the tank top, Steven West socks left. 3 more whips. 4 more whips. I still have my sweater number, ? Sweater number infinity. I forgot. 4 projects. 4 projects. That's 8. 4. Good morning. I'm gonna start a new whip this morning. Well, I'm gonna pick up a new whip this morning. Look how happy everything is. Oh, I'm so tickled. I am going to pick up my Steven West socks this morning, and I'm gonna hope and try and get through the heel today. I'm pulling up the pattern. I definitely know how to brioche, but I always have to be reminded how. It's not like something that I'm just like, yeah, this is how you brioche. And I think that's the next thing that I've got up. Okay, first round is just knitting. That I can do. Okay, I've been working on my Delectable Collectible socks for a couple of days now, and I have to tell you, the reason I don't finish Steven West, okay, this is the only project I've ever done, but the reason I didn't do it is that, like, I think I talked about earlier, and if not, Steven West patterns are often about, like, the sport of knitting, like, how much can you do, how quickly can you do it, like, the physical aspect of it. And in my opinion, the final product, while it's like kind of spectacular, is not like, it's not wearable, it's not, you know, it's very, it's like showy, like in a great way, in an awesome way, but I hate knitting it. Like, I'm not having a good time. Like, having to constantly look at a pattern. One, I need a better system because I look at patterns on my phone, and that is not sustainable. Because, like, having to pick up your phone every 30 seconds, or that's an exaggeration, but so often is, one, not good for my mental health, because it's like, oh, I'm going to pick the phone up, you know, and then you scroll for a sec. Even if you're just going for a sec before you go to the pattern, it's frustrating. I'm about a quarter of the way done with the foot, and I am like genuinely debating just like striping the rest of it, and so I don't even have a matching pair, but I won't do it. I'll hold strong. I did make one mistake. I did the heel turn in a different color on the second sock than I did the first, but that's kind of cute, honestly. Also, I don't know if I said this, but I am not planning on wearing these socks. These are going to go on my wall as a decoration. So I'll get back to it, knitting these lovely, lovely socks. I have 2 more projects left. I have my tubular bind-offs on my ribbed sweater, and then fixing the neckline on my tank top. I also feel like I'm going to call photographing my FOs for Instagram part of this. because I want to finish that up on Tuesday. Do like a photo shoot day and get all of that stuff ready to get on the gram, on my grid. Obnoxious. Okay, I'm gonna shut up and knit. Shut up and knit with me. Okay, bye. I am getting dangerously close to finishing these socks. However, I have this blue left to do, and this is the amount of blue that I have. So we are in a fairly extreme version of yarn chicken right now. So prayers up. It's not like I can't substitute it. Like I could do this instead. I could do green instead. I could do purple instead. Sorry, I thought there was a bug. But we'll see. I think the thing is, like, there's like 3 big sections of blue in this pattern. And you're like, Steven, like, distribute evenly. Yeah, there's just absolutely no way. That is the extent of the amount of blue yarn I have left. So I think I'm going to do, okay, you see how there's 3, there's like 1, 2, 3 of these repeats. Oh, 3 of those repeats. So the middle one, I'm going to change to this, which is Positano. Positano! I'm never not talking about Positano. But I think that's great. Honestly, I think it's cooler because we're kind of in a Positano dearth, like, for this toe. Yeah, like there, and then you don't see it again? No, no, no. No, no, no. Amazing. That's, yes, that feels good. And I love this stripe. I'm like, should I make a whole sweater like that? It's not a bad idea. Okay, so now I just have to finish the toe, which is going to be pink, which I should have enough. I should have enough. Look, okay. I'm gonna be thinking about that for a long time. I'm sitting here editing a prior video, and I really need something to knit on that is easy to do, and that is not my socks. So where did I put it? Aha. This is a tank top, which is a Sailor Swift tank top from Kutavakika, Veronica Lindbergh. Here, I'll show you what the problem is. The neck doesn't fit. So I am going to take out the neckline and then just knit it back. Probably, I don't even know what needles I used on this, but I'm just gonna like go in with a 6, which is like a huge needle, and then like bind off. I'm just gonna like do, I don't know, a couple rows of ribbing. Cause while I love this yarn, I really made this to be like a workhorse tank top, just a thing I wear like gardening and whatnot. So I'm not like too bothered by what it looks like. I just want it to fit well and I want to be able to wear it. I'm gonna do that while I'm editing. Okay, the first needle that I came across that seemed mostly fine were 4mm, which I think is a size 5. So that could be a 6. I don't know. I should really learn millimeters. Okay, everybody? almost rookie move on my part. If you're gonna pick up stitches, you should get the smallest, sorry, not pick up stitches, but get live stitches back onto your needles. Get the smallest needle you possibly can, because that makes your life a lot easier. And then use the right size as your right hand needle. Tubular bind offs are genuinely magic, especially when you like actually get it memorized, so it's not so bad. But it really, I mean, proof's in the pudding. It really does look good, so it's kind of worth it, unfortunately. Done. It's so stretchy. It's just such a nice, Okay, I have 2 sleeves left, and then I need to weave in the ends. You don't want your lovely wife to learn Korean?
Why is it you want to learn Korean?
Well, I can sing songs, you know?
Yeah, okay.
Sleeve 1 finished. I've just got this guy left. And I'm done. I guess I have to block this again. Look, you can kind of... You can probably see the line right about here of where the new knitting is. So I'll need to reblock this. I wonder if I honestly might just do like a little dip and only block the bottom. And then I can't wait to try this on with something that I might wear it with. I'm a little worried it's gonna be too oversized, but I guess we'll see. We'll see when we get there. No point in worrying about it now. This I should be able to finish up tomorrow in like a half hour. And then I'm done. I kept thinking today, I was like, whoa, the world is my oyster. I can knit whatever I want to, which is also like paralyzing, you know? You're like, whoa, what should I knit? So I think I have 2 ideas mostly in my head. I want to cast on 3 things because I like having that 3 WIP rotation. A pair of socks, I think my light blue cardigan, and then a slip over. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a video where I like plan my fall projects and then cast them on, which I think would be fun and entertaining. We'll see how that goes. We'll see if you guys like that or not. I have some other projects for the fall that I want to talk about a little bit as well. And then I gotta start making plans for my Christmas knits. My plan is to knit, oh goodness, what are those slippers called? Sailor slippers, right? Yeah, sailor slippers for everyone. Like literally everyone. Like aunts, uncles, brothers, niece, nephews, all of that. So I need to like figure that out in the math and buying the yarn and how long that's gonna take me. So they are all done. All right, first up we have the hat, which is Surella Disney themed. It's knit in a merino that I have no idea about and a Surrey lace from Surella. It looks like this on, and I think it will enter the rotation of my wardrobe for the winter. I have no idea what hat pattern this is, otherwise I would tell you, but Yes, regular hat pattern. Up next. These are my Aran sweater socks from Sock Week. If you want to watch that vlog, you can. And these ends I wove in and I blocked them, and gosh, they look so professional, smooth. Those are some nice stitches. These are knitted in a Surella One of a Kind and then 2 Surella Autumn tonals. The Aran sweater socks is also a pattern by Summerlee Knits. Next up, the Channel Island sock. This is a pattern by Summerlee, and this yarn is Indigo Guinea Fibers Dahlia and Oakwood Knits Ocean or something like that. Next up, it's the Stephen West Mystery Sock Knit Along from 2025. These are called the Delectable Collectible Socks. I only have one of the sock blockers, but my plan is actually to put these, I've actually decided what I'm gonna do with my window wall is that I'm actually going to put up knits on it as the decoration. So these will go up on the wall once I get the second sock blocker. Next is the Sailor Swift tank. The neckline of this, it now fits awesome. You can see it here. This is a pattern by Veronica Lindberg from Kutava Kika. It is knit up in yarn that my sister-in-law brought back for me from Germany. I do not know the name of it, unfortunately. It did not survive the great carpet beetle incident of 2024. The tag, not the yarn. The yarn is fine, but it is it's sort of like a natural fade. It's an interesting yarn because there were like 6 balls of it, and each one had a little bit different proportion threads wise of either gray or blue. So I used them to make this faded tank top. It was a really cool idea, and I'm excited to wear that. Definitely going in the wardrobe. And last is the sweater number 8 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. She is finished, she is glorious, she looks like this. She is knit up in Surella Cinnamon Roll, which is from their home line, which I think is an 80-20 merino to nylon. It is crazy soft. It's got a little bit of a halo on it, honestly. Nothing crazy, but enough to look really cozy when it's knit up, which I love. I am hoping that this is gonna be a fall wardrobe staple for me, but we will see. That is it. That is all of my WIPs off of the needles and out of my WIP baskets. Next week, I am going to do a project planning and cast on vlog, so tune in for that. I upload every Saturday and would love to have you here. You can subscribe below. Otherwise, I will see you next week. Bye. Is this on? Okay.